30 and under, y'all lost. Y'all lost.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Just that 10, 13, 15 year gap.
Oh, yeah, it's a
lot
it's a difference
happened that they missed.
It's a difference.
And that's why they're trying to all feed off this woke culture, because they missed the real culture that we grew up with.
Right.
They missed the 80s hip hop, the 90s hip hop, and how everything was a culture and a community at the same time.
But also we understand the whole thing about indoctrination. Like it's almost kind of like when we were talking about the music when we was coming up and we had our little rap group or whatnot, and we were talking about oversaturation. Like how I feel like how people like things is when you sit there and just play it over and over and over, and then it becomes a thing.
Yep. Right.
Like, will we really like trap music if it just got played like one time?
Right.
Versus if you just like listen to it over, it's playing on the radio like back to back to back to back to back. And or will we like certain other type of music, you know, that came about. So I feel like now that's the whole narrative is whoa, you can't do this, you can't do that, and everybody seems like they've gotten so sensitive about everything. It's come on, like now. I've been seeing so many people dog out Chris Rock, like saying stuff like, "Oh, he ain't even been funny in like 15 years." Like, wait a minute now.
His last special was good.
Yeah, y'all was
special was really good.
Tambourine.
Yeah.
So y'all was riding with this dude last year when he got slapped, but then he makes a comment and calls Jada Pinkett a bitch. And now everybody has a problem with him.
Right.
Like, we don't like Chris Rock no more because
he
did. Because he meant it.
He did.
Hey, look, towards the end, there was some anger in his comedy. Hey, there was some anger in his.
Like I had told you in the text, I was like, he did that last 3 minutes like he was scared, bro. He really did. It was like he done got hit and the dude still in the room, but somebody been between them so he can talk now.
Yeah.
That's when I look at him, I'm like, he still really feeling that. He really still feeling that.
I don't think there was a problem. I mean, get it. They say, you know, hey, we calling black women out their name and whatnot. But at the same time, in this whole culture, it seemed like, once again, this is an example of selective outrage.
Right.
So I've seen many comedians
be
like, it's a chick in the crowd or whatever, and she talking or laughing or whatever, and be like, bitch, shut up.
Yes.
And then everybody starts laughing, and even the person that got called a bitch is laughing.
Yeah.
So it's funny when it's funny, but then when it's serious, people are like, you can't call no black woman a bitch.
Yeah.
But comedians, Dave Chappelle, I've never heard Kevin Hart say it too often in a skit.
Right.
Earthquake, pretty much all of them. All the black comedians.
All of them. White comedians too.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get Bill Burr would eat that word alive, bro.
But I'm saying, so it's like, once again, where's the outrage with that? So it's like, wait a minute, like, so when they do it, it's like if they don't piss you off, then it's cool.
Right.
As soon as you make me mad, I'm outraged.
Well, it's kind of like this. I don't know if it was me and you talking the other night, but or maybe we were talking about this podcast today. We were talking about, and think about the people that night when they got in their car and drove home after watching the show or whatever, or getting in their car, whatever they did after they watched the show, whether it was live or on television.
Yeah.
They turned on T.I., Ludacris, Jay-Z, whatever it is that they turned on the radio, and I guarantee they said the B word.
Yeah, that's that Charleston White talk right there.
And they not sitting there, turn this song off because he just called such and such. Like, where was the outrage when old boy called out Meg Thee Stallion and all this other stuff?
Yeah.
Called her, said, man, I banged her, blah, blah, blah. I called it dog rap. There wasn't no selective outrage for that. Yeah. Why? Jada is she's a treasure. She's a wonderful treasure in the movie.
So for me,
but she's not.
I think for me, because I think I posted something, I don't know how long ago. It was been within the last year, but for whatever reason, to me, like in general, black people are always looking for somebody to follow and put on a pedestal. And if you say anything against them, whether it's wrong or right, whether it's false or true, if it's something negative, they not rocking with it.
Yeah.
And Jada Pinkett to a lot of black people are one of those people.
Yeah.
Just like if you listen to people talk about Nia Long, which everybody loves.
Yeah, right.
And when she went through that whole little issue with the old boy, it was like, like that's like the sister, that's like the cousin, that's like
it's
like at the end of the day, we don't know what them folks got going on. Y'all don't really know these folks like that.
Thank you. And we were talking about that, and that's what we get into this whole concept of paying attention to other people's superstars' lives, and we don't really know these people
at all, bro.
That's why I don't be on here trying to back people like, oh nah, man, that's my dude. He would never do that. You don't know what that man. We don't know him
at all. They're in a different tax bracket.
I don't put none of that rumor stuff past nobody.
Yeah. So, but go back to what you were talking about earlier. I've seen it where even when somebody say, all the hoes hit the flow. Everybody take off running and hit the flow. Where my bees at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they start screaming.
Bees, let me see you bounce that ass. Like, wait a minute. Everybody bouncing that ass. So wait a minute. What outrage? You know what I'm saying? So, selective outrage. Selective outrage.
Shit ass backwards, man.
So all I'm saying is that I just feel like he made a good point. If you look at, I think there was an undertone message there, and people missed it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and once again, he talked about being addicted to attention. Mm-hmm. But the other thing, though, I want to say is it seems like ultimately, though, this world slowly and surely is becoming addicted to victimization.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Everybody want to be a victim. And I can't, like I say, when I was watching it, I couldn't find the lies.
Yeah.
Like, he was speaking real talk. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm going to go ahead and say something about racism. So I have an issue sometimes. Does this country have a racism issue? Big time. But sometimes I think that we haven't been, we haven't been, I don't want to use the word fixed, but we hadn't been mentally cured of racism. So therefore, and we've been dealing with so much. I think we've forgotten how to identify it.
Yeah.
So now we just point at everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because some stuff I see where, like, maybe a white dude might have called another dude, said, man, I don't like that dude, man, he's an idiot. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're racist, he's racist.
Yeah.
He's not racist, that was his opinion. Yeah. That was his opinion. So now we just point everything out.
You can't just speak.
You can't
speak negatively, period, about anything anymore these days, or it's misconstrued or pushed to another level when it's really not that serious.
Yep.
You know, just because, say, me as a black man, I walked into the store and the white lady kind of went a little bit, we grew up with that.
Yeah.
So we gonna look at it and be like, okay, she shrugged it off or whatever. We gonna joke about it.
Yeah.
But not these days. This younger generation, the Gen Zs and all this, oh Mike, did you see that? And they pull their phone out. Yeah. This lady is racist.
Yeah.
All I did was walk right next to her and she started clutching her purse and say, oh no, get away from me. And now I feel, I can't believe it happened to me. And I never thought it would happen to me. Like, it don't happen like that. Y'all are creating these scenarios where there's all this racism stuff on camera. It was not like that.
I've seen some videos where and in the comments everybody was backing it. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I seen this video one time on TikTok. The dudes kind of baited the dude into him to be hostile. I was like, you know what? If y'all was just minding y'all own business and just kept it moving, everybody would have been good. But y'all like created the situation.
Yep.
And then he responded.
Right.
But y'all kind of created the situation. Yeah. How he responded, I ain't got no comment on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If he said something racist, that probably makes him a racist. But at the same time, like, you shouldn't. Why are we messing with the dude anyways?
Yeah. Why push him? See, that's another issue.
Well, no, the dude in this particular thing, what he said was, he told them they was acting like some thugs, and based on the video, I was like,
but you know how people take that word these days.
Thugs mean thug mean black, so you're racist.
Exactly.
But at the same time, if you saw what happened before they interacted with the dude, I mean, it was some thuggish-ish going on. Like, they was being ignorant. Right. Like, because why you messing with the dude anyways?
Yeah.
And I think what people doing, like you saying, they throwing people alley-oops.
Yeah.
Like, just to get people on camera, just so they can start just canceling people.